3.
Hello there, Spuddy here. Look, you guys are gonna need to sit down. I insist.
I just didn't know that that's what it looked like from their perspective. Look at that clip.
That legit looks like cheats, dude.
I didn't know what it looked like. It just looked, they just didn't stand a chance.
We need to talk about Arc Raiders for a moment.
Excuse me, Mr. YouTuber. Are you about to bitch and moan? Like you said streamers in the community were in the recent video of yours?
No. Look, that would be highly ironic and hypocritical of me. I'm not going to make demands in this video that the developers change this or that or just moan for the sake of it. I'm sharing some observations I have about the current state of the game now that it's had little time to digest in our stomachs. I've noticed 4 major points of pain lately. Number 1, desync in fights.
Whoa, he shot me through the wall, bro. What the f?
Number 2, third-person PvP and peeking in fights. I'm so sorry, dude. Number 3, aim assist and crossplay.
3, 2, 1. Nice shots.
Number 4, PvP in a PvP game.
Hey, don't shoot!
Crazy, I know, right? Every game has its pros and cons, its flaws, its imperfections, but I'm pretty happy with Arc Raiders. I've weighed up my experience and I take the good with the bad as I plug in and play every opportunity I get. That is really unlucky. So pro tip, I'm making like a bit of a YouTube tutorial and you are absolutely perfect footage for a candidate showcasing how the zipline is quite slow when you try to evade a target shooting you. So, lesson 1. Well, he's never going to learn now. This video will be more of a friendly guide for new and old players in Arc Raiders on how I deal with it, and if you're approaching this game from the wrong angle, how you can also deal with it. It sounds cheap and nasty to shrug off some of this stuff, but it's not fanboying the game, I swear. The reason I say we have to deal with it as best as we can is because I think fundamentally, by the scale of the game and how it's designed, some of these flaws will never have resolutions above the grade of satisfactory.
What?
So there's some realities we have to come to terms with here. Let's get stuck in, shall we? Number 1, desync wars. In short, a lot of fights you're going to get hit around corners, and not just half a second later. Sometimes it feels like you walked to the shops, had lunch with your friends, slept with your neighbor's wife, and then came back to your PC and the enemy's player's bullet hits you behind a wall. Yes, the community manager has announced they are looking into it. Yes, the servers are overheating and incandescent with an unprecedented amount of concurrent players playing the game. But I remember experiencing some of this desync before the player concurrence tripled in size, which makes me think this is more to do with their game's netcode and how they handle their client-side hit registry connecting to the server.
Okay, that's what I mean, by the way, by behind the wall. That's what I mean by behind the wall. What the f***?
What?
Again, third-person gaming! GG, well played! So annoying. My solution to dealing with this has been to roll with the punches and accept some fights are just going to end poorly until the developers hopefully find some resolution to mitigate this stuff, because it will eventually alienate a lot of players over time having unfair deaths that don't make any sense on your screen.
Rising. Oh, looting. Crack. Knock.
I hit the one on the left. once.
Get in there.
He's cheating. He's cheating.
He's cheating.
He's cheating.
He's got a renegade. I don't know if he is.
He's cheating. He triple headshot all three of us.
They didn't even see me. I'm just literally jiggle peeking, third popping. Like, it's just fucking broken.
That guy immediately went
That
to,
one guy just got
cheating.
fucking. I mean, I probably would have said you were cheating. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, the way I killed that first guy was crazy, right?
Just two times.
They couldn't even like react.
It honestly looks like cheats when it happens to you. Other than acceptance until it's fixed, is to play a more ratty playstyle and wait for the enemy players to go out in the open and blast them clean and easy, so there's no prolonged fights behind cover where both of you are going to be jiggle peeking on the spot like you've got Parkinson's disease. Number 2, third person PvP and peeking in fights. Bro, there ain't no way. Bro, you gotta listen for the flare. I didn't die. You gotta listen for the flare, bro. Now, what I need you to do is come to me, right? And then I'm gonna res you. I'm gonna res you. I'm resing you now. Here we go.
Enjoy Spuddy.
That you see now. You see. There hasn't been a successful third-person extraction game. Go down the stairs.
Don't shoot it, just try to loot 2 containers. That's all I gotta do.
Yeah, go for it, mate. Go for it. You're good. I killed these guys in self-defense, alright? That's what you witnessed.
I saw nothing, man. I saw nothing.
Keep it that way. You keep it that way. You fucking keep it that way. I know where you are. So it's certainly different to have a cinematic experience watching your character slide around and fondle door switches. Fucking... Shut the fucking door! However, with third-person perspective comes the territory of people just holding angles and camping behind walls where they can see you and you can't see them, and as a result, they can line up the perfect headshot by peeking into the shot and then running up to finish. Again, I'm not complaining about this stuff. It's simply an observation that you're basically going to have to accept that third-person perspective games, there'll be some fights and deaths that happen that feel very helpless. Using nades to flush out people is super important, so I tend to take 6 with me for any moment where someone is definitely going to hold an angle on me. Nothing personal, just business. If you're an FPS fanatic like myself, you'll have to alter your playstyle to be a bit more stealthy and ratty at times, and push when it's appropriate. Surprise, motherfucker! Fucking hell, you must have shit yourself. I couldn't see you. I was sitting behind the cylinder. I was just literally...
Well played.
Nah, it's third-person gaming, man. I was just being a rat bitch. GG's, bro. Godspeed. One of the greatest adaptations is using the microphone as a psychological weapon to turn the situation around to your advantage. I did. It's me, your friend. Come on down.
Hey, buddy.
Sorry, bro. I had such a bad match last game. I had to kill someone. I've been eating that last match. Look at my mouth. It's covered in shit. I'm so sorry, bro. Tell him I'm dead. Tell him I'm dead, bro.
Oh, he's dead. He's dead, bro. He's dead. You got him with the grenade. Push up.
Well done.
No, you've already avenged me, bro. I promise. He's not up here anymore. Killed him.
GG's, brother. It was nice to meet you. I'll see you in the afterlife.
What?
No, say no. I got them moves like Jagger.
Not do anything?
Sorry, Saber. Just business. Nothing personal. That was... I use the camera swapping around every corner to make sure I have eyes on anyone approaching me. And you bet your ass I'll hold an angle on a door when I hear a noise. Because at the end of the day, in third person PvP, whoever plays defense has an insane advantage. Third person isn't going anywhere, folks. I like it. It works for the game. It's really immersive, and it essentially opens up the game for more casual players and creates a healthy player base. Because anyone that eats crayons and sniffs glue can camp behind a rock and pull out a shotgun with free info. Anyone can do that. God, dude, if this was first person... No, I'm not being ironic in doing what, like wishing, like requesting it was. It's not going to be. They're not going to add it, and it's not designed for it. But, oh God, imagine if it, like, I like the third person cinematic feel and all this kind of stuff. I love it, but it just fucking PvP is cheeks, man. I really got to get used to these fights where it's like, okay, that's it. I just stand still now. Because doing anything else equals death. You making a move. No, really? No, yes, really.
Let's see that in an instant replay.
For context, he saw me switch to nade, therefore pushed me. So therefore, what else can I do other than stand still? And I'm gonna need a therapist because my own sticky grenade stuck to him killed me, even after I dumped a whole bunch of bullets into him as well. And he lives. Relax. These are not complaints. These are merely observations. You just saw with me doing grenade pushes and everything. You fucking time travel, break into my house, play that fight, and you win that fight. That's how you get the one up on me on this one, alright? You develop a time machine, break into my house, put a gun against my head, take over the computer, play that fight, and you win that fight. That is how you go. Well, actually, Spuddy, I'm not really. That is how you prove to me otherwise. Otherwise, I stand by it. Fucking horseshit. Back to happy gaming. I'm actually enjoying myself with you, believe it or not. I just won't.
Good work.
No, Drac, I won't get over it. I won't have idiots tell me that getting free info around corners is like some fucking top tier skill ceiling bullshit. FEK, thank you very much for the sub, man. I appreciate it. What you're witnessing here is a bit of footage from my live stream at Twitch, which you should go follow, of course, if you can put up with my BS rants. But enough of the plug of my live stream. What's happening here is I'm being one-guyed by a gentleman called Woke Cod. With a name like that, I really shouldn't have bothered. You're just asking for trouble. But he kept spamming in the chat that I could have outplayed that guy in that footage. Which of course is absolute horseradish because you saw it was essentially a standoff until someone made a move. I made the move, and I was punished. It's that simple. You keep telling yourself that. Alright, I'm just gonna stand here, wait for someone to come past me and go... Welcome to YouTube, motherfucker! Get wrecked! Let's go! Somebody clip that! Somebody clip that! I am up there with Shroud, I'm up there with Raptor from Quake, I am up there with the fucking gods of gaming, let's go! I'm not even angry, believe it or not. I was just voicing the, those moments are frustrating, and it's just a part of the parcel with third person. But there'll always be that one guy that'll be like, well, look, I'll have you know, as someone who's absolutely fucking terrible at video games, I find it personally offensive to tell me that camping behind an object, getting free information from third person, then two-tapping with a shotgun I find it, dude, it's the only thing I can do in video games, and I find it highly skillful, and I find it rather offensive that you suggest that it's fucking dog shit in games. Look, I just say, look, I accept that it's in this game. It's in this game, and that's why I basically said it, alluded to it in one of my other videos, that, look, you got to take the good with the bad, and I really like this game. But every now and then I'm going to be like, well, what do you fucking do? It's third person. What gets me triggered is the random dumb that'll rock up and go, no, I'll have you actually know. You could have done something incredibly different there, other than just sit still and wait for someone to walk past you. Because that's literally it, bro. 90% of the engagements is sit still like a dumb and you wait for them to make a push. Yeah, you can have grenades and force people to do shit, but you can out-aim them? Bro, the hitboxes are like a barn in this game, Woke COD. Dude, your name is Woke COD. Woke Call of Duty. Bro, tell this guy on my stream, Woke COD, that you could have out-aimed me there or outmaneuvered me. That's what you could have done, right? What do I need to do? Whip out my cock and do the helicopter with it to appease you, or like give you any kind of fucking literal like the earth is round evidence? I'm not even being a whinging streamer. I literally talked about in the videos. I just said, look, it is what it is now and then. It's gonna trigger me every now and then, right? What pisses me off is when people say, no, what you could have done is XYZ, when clearly I fucking couldn't have, because of third person gaming. That's what we're talking about here, boys and girls. And I'm saying this as someone who's really enjoying the game, having fun. In fact, I'm having fun right now. I just happen to be half Italian and I talk with my hands. You know what I mean? And I get a little bit loud now and then, you know, when trying to voice what I have to say. I feel for that guy because I just mag dumped a whole bunch of frustration on him and he's just looking at me like, what the fuck is this guy on? Oh god, that guy got victimized. By the way, dude, you're allowed to look. I have got no issue with people disagreeing with me on my stream or saying, nah, get good, Spuddy, or whatever. Like, I don't get too full of my own shit. But at the end of the day, there'll be some things that I stand by. Like, if I said to you guys, look, the earth is fucking round and someone's gonna argue it's flat, I'll be like, look, here's some evidence. And they gotta continue and I'm like, oh, fuck, I don't even know why I bother to get one guide by it. But it's like, what I just did then literally fundamentally proved what I was talking about. And someone's still gonna go, well, actually, Spuddy, I'll have you know, as I adjust my glasses and I wanna be a contrarian, you know, it's just like, how do you explain that away? What could he have done? What could he have done? Sorry, brother. You started this shit. You live and die by the sword, motherfucker. I got quests to do. Number 3, aim assist and crossplay. Some clips have made the circles and opened up that discussion of controller players lasering people with aim assist.
Ready?
I have 10 bullets.
Danger. Raider. 3, 2, 1. Nice shots. Nice shots.
Physically out of ammo.
Yes, that tracking is definitely being boosted by aim assist, but at the end of the day, the hitboxes are very generous and bigger than my auntie's ass. I haven't personally experienced too much of it myself yet to complain, but I'd argue that this game isn't actually the craziest game when it comes to gunplay and mechanics around the shooting. It's more about decision making with the right positioning and gear. For me, the game's basically a stealth action game. At the end of the day, console players can turn off crossplay to not play with PC turbo sweats, and PC players can turn off crossplay to not deal with mechanically gifted aim assist professionals. Everyone should be happy, right? Right? If not, leave angry comments in the comment section below. I'll read them later to give me crippling depression before I go to bed. Number 4. PvP in a PvPvE game.
Come on, oh no, we need your ammo. I'm sorry, we have no ammo. Bro, I'm sorry. I love you. For ammo, you fucking idiot. Oh, you fucking idiot.
Why are people so...
God
they
damn.
don't expect to die in this game?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. He just said I can ask him for ammo.
When the game first released, everyone was fresh to the experience. Like a newborn deer finding its legs. People stumbled about the game dying to stuff that, after some experience with the game, now looks very insignificant. With the game being out for a while, loads of players are starting to get a bit more confident in the game world and fighting the Ark AI. And as a result, they are teaming up less in the solo lobbies. I don't appreciate that, but you can come out with me. Wait, he just despawned? I wasn't gonna even f***ing... There's now discourse that PvP should be punished in some way.
Yeah, what's wrong, huh? Yeah, what's wrong? What was that about? Huh? I'm a friendly soldier in the wilderness. I'm a really... No, that's unacceptable. This is a PvE experience. I'm putting you on Reddit after this. How dare you shoot a man in cold blood? Yeah, that's right. Yeah, this is a PvE game. You can't PvP in this game. You disgust me.
Are you actually like being serious?
Yep, I'm putting you on Reddit, pal. I've got blue here. It's spiky. You're done for, buddy.
Don't believe me. Don't.
I'm putting you on Reddit. What?
Look, the reason the game is intense and stressful is because of the symbiotic relationship between the PvE experience and the PvP experience. Without either or combined, you most likely have a boring game here. The developers have finally curated an experience where, just like the movie The Thing,
nobody trusts anybody now.
A violent raider wanting your gear could be any one of us.
Childs! What if we're wrong about him?
Why think we're wrong? Hey, look, Childs, come on.
When the lights went out.
That would have been the perfect time.
Right. You said guys were missing and winners. Where were you?
Hey, Tom, where
were you? When the lights went out. That's what it was. The players against each other.
Case in point here, I was trying to do a trial for arc damage, and a random role played as being quote-unquote friendly. I thought it was a bombardier thing. Chewie, we've got company. Yeah, fucking stay out of it, stay out of it. Don't destroy him, don't destroy him. I need it. Do not shoot them, I'm shooting these. Let me shoot him. These are mine. I do not need help. Fucking cocksucker! Sorry about that. I'm trying to get this quest done. Okay? You may find this outrageous, but I like my PvP. I'll fight sweats, but if I see a Bambi running around in that fresh player green jumpsuit skin, you know, and they're moving around like they're using a controller from the 90s, I'll give them a pass and leave them alone. Let them spread their wings and find flight, if you will. Well, yeah, chill, we're cool. Here, I got a present for you. Here, take this. It's in my, take that.
You take it, bro.
What is it?
It's a Wolfpack blueprint.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Do you not have it? I mean, do you have it?
Yeah, no, I'm stream sniping you. I've heard about your stream. Godspeed. I'm a big fan, bro. I love your work, dude. Keep making those videos, bro. Believe in your dreams.
What is happening?
However, if I bump into a Turbo Sweat Lord farming gear, I won't hesitate one moment. I shoot first and ask questions later. One of my go-to strats so I don't risk losing my gear, but also still somewhat being friendly, if you can call it that, is if I go to an extract and I see someone nearby, I'll knock them down but not finish them off. I'll actually let them extract with their gear, but also shout at them to use the console switch whilst I cover. Politely, of course. There's a lot here, just press the button. There's a lot here. Press the button, press the button. Just press the fucking button. No one fight each other, otherwise we're all fucking dead. Just press the fucking button! Press the goddamn button! Go! 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 Good out. It's all good. I was relaxed the whole time. Easy. So in a way, everyone wins. I use them to my advantage to secure an exit whilst I cover angles, and they get their loot. That's a symbiotic relationship right there. It all comes full circle. Before I leave you, I have a quick question. I want to get to know my audience and the Ark Raiders player base. If this guy shoots you at an exit and tries to kill you at an exit, and first you, would you first them in return to send a message? In short, what I'm asking is, do you think I did the right thing? Or am I an asshole? Relax, fella. Fuck him. He's shooting at me. You can clip it, put it on Reddit and go, oh my god, toxic streamers need to be removed from the game. He nearly killed him in the exit. That is the 12-inch that he gets in return. I don't care. That was too fucking... That's a situation where we all high-five and go, yeah, there's a Rocketeer. Anyway, that's been enough yapping from me. I live stream at Twitch, so if you'd like to see some of this live, that's where I'll be. Cheers, and be one with the bullshit, the bullshit, the bullshit.